Same thing going back. Gap it right. Shit, Hutch. There we go, Dave. Gotta be powerful. Gotta be down here. Can we stand up? Gotta be down here. Gap right. Shit, Hutch. Move it. Be the more vicious. Shit, Hutch. You got second foot, Dave. Hutch.
I'm here with Mark Stepek,
yes.
Okay, I pronounced it right. Now, what do we have here? We get the alumni tent.
Well, what we have here is we started last year where we're trying to get the alumni to come back to homecoming because that's what homecoming is all about. So we set up this special tent. We bring in special food. The alumni get to pay $15. That gets them entry into the game and entry into our tent, and then special seating in the stadium where we have cushioned seats for them.
There you go. I'd come to that, definitely.
Yeah, last year we had a lot of alumni that came to the game and didn't know about this, and they said, oh, sign me up for next year. Then we have great food. It's all donated by the community. I think we have stuff from Italia Gardens. We have stuff from Little Caesars. We have stuff from the Tap. So everybody in town pitches in to help out for this event, and it's great, and it gets the alumni from all years that come back.
And it's a great community. We have no problem getting help from this community, do we?
And we've had a lot of people here help setting us up today, too. That's been great. So.
All right, here we go. This is where all the action, this is where you get the food. This is a concession stand. You can get nachos, popcorn. What else we got, Miss Mark?
Yeah, and we're in charge of concessions for night, too. And so we got hot dogs in here. We got nachos with meat, cheese, and all the good stuff on it. Gatorade, Coke products to drink. Let me see, hot dogs. What else we got? Oh, candy and chips.
There you go. No cheaper night out, and come on to the football game, watch it.
Hot chocolate and coffee.
Yeah, a lot today.
Right? A lot today. That's right. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, it's JR. Hey, JR also does the play-by-play, and you do concessions.
Well, I'm helping out. Yeah, I have a little history back here, so we're helping these guys out. So I look forward to getting up in that booth where that wind is going to be down. So should be a great ball game tonight.
People don't know what you look like. You're always behind the camera.
Well, I got a face for radio.
Isn't he great?
I have a face for radio.
Thanks, JR. See you in a few minutes. I hear they're out of hot chocolate. Well, how long you been in line? 4 hours?
No.
You're on TV.
Really?
Yeah. Now, what would you come down to the game? Do you play football too?
No.
You used to play football.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Okay. Well, great. Hey, Allie, how are you? Good. I'm glad you come to the game.
Okay.
Okay, you guys are real talkers. You know that. You want to get on TV? You got to talk a little bit more.
Okay.
Okay. Hey, Allie used to ride my bus too. Hi. I am here with the senior varsity cheerleader, and what is your name?
Lucy.
And you're in 12th grade?
No.
What grade you in?
Second.
No way. How long you been a cheerleader? 4 or 5 years?
1.
1? Okay. What are we doing here? Are we stretching out? Really? Why do we have to stretch out?
Because if we don't, we won't.
Why don't you come over here too? And who are you?
I'm Lily.
Lily, how long you been a cheerleader?
2 years.
2 years? 2 whole years?
Yes.
Wow. And is this the first time at the big field for you?
Nope.
You did this last year?
Yes.
Are you going to cheer real loud?
Yeah.
You go Troy Colts!
No.
No! Go Lake Orion Dragons!
No.
Well, go who?
Oxford.
Well, let me hear it.
Go Oxford. Go Oxford.
There we go. Thank you, girls. I missed Abby. Say go Oxford.
Go Oxford.
That was Abby. I am here with Clementine, right? Where'd you get such a beautiful name like that? From your mom, maybe?
Yep.
Yeah, is this the first time you cheerlead at the big football field?
Yep.
Really? Are you excited?
Mhm.
You a little bit nervous?
No,
No, you shouldn't be. How do we know each other?
because you're my bus driver.
That's right. This is Clementine. She's going to cheer real loud. Let me hear. Go, Oxford!
Go. Wait.
You-
AWE. SWE. Awesome. Awesome. Totally.
Hey, there we go. There's some Oxford spirit for you. All right, this is Haley. Haley, you've been a cheerleader for a while now. You're like an old timer, aren't you?
Yeah.
You're getting kind of old, and all little girls look up to you.
Yeah.
Now, how many grades are here right now?
So, like, 1st grade to 6th grade, maybe?
That many? Oh, wow. I don't know. We don't know. We just cheer, right? Do a cheer for me?
Sure.
Let me do a cheer for me.
Okay. TOUCHDOWN. Touchdown.
There we go. And you'll get more of that as you watch the game. We'll be covering you girls. Do it. Say it loud and clear, okay? Okay.
Now the starting defense for the Oxford Wildcats. At defensive back number 2, Anson Riley. Lineman number 4, Ben Kraus. Defensive back number 6, Drake Berry. Defensive back number 12, Ethan Williams. Defensive back number 18, Lewis Urban. Defensive back number 25, Benjamin Noose. Defensive back number 49, Jermaine Etchen. Defensive back number 51, Jared Diamond. Defensive line number 63, Ethan Karen. Defensive line number 77, Tyler Throne. Number 73.
To the folks, this is the 2015 homecoming. How about this for a celebration, JR?
Awesome job out there on the announcing by Steve again, and announcing that defense. And boy, I tell you what, these guys are fired up tonight. They've not had the season they anticipated. They're not as happy with their performances so far, and they're going to come out tonight fired up against a team that they think they can dominate. So it's a cold, windy fall football night here at Oxford in the Wildcat Stadium. Home of the big blue turf, and it's going to be an exciting ball game. I think you're going to see some stuff from Oxford tonight we haven't seen all year.
Well, they did a little bit better against Clarkson, didn't they? Put a few points on the board.
They did. They brought up the JV quarterback. They changed the offense a little bit, and they scored against Clarkson. They were in the game until late. So I think Oxford's primed. They're going to take out some frustrations on somebody, and I'm afraid Troy is going to be the team that steps up and takes that whooping. At least that's what the coaches think, and I think that's what the players want to get done. So it's a great crowd. Homecoming has just been spectacular tonight. The floats were just beautiful. The parade was largely attended, and this is the biggest crowd we've had all year.
Yes, it is. They are on the grass, too.
Yeah, and the boosters are going crazy out there trying to make hot dogs and hot chocolate and doing as well as they can. And
alumni tent, how about
alumni tent is again, there's a number of alumni that attended tonight, so it's exciting. It's not been a great season, let's be honest about that. So a night like tonight is going to be very sought after, and I think they're going to step up and play a great game tonight.
Well, I seem to notice about Oxford. A lot of times our freshmen and JV teams get beat up because they've moved their best players up to varsity, and I also noticed that when we have good seasons, we have really good seasons, and when we're down, we're down. That's just a characteristic of a small community.
Absolutely.
Back deep for the Wildcats,
And, you know,
number
the
6,
thing is, we've had such a great run the last 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
Even our first few years in the OAA, we were very competitive. And, you know, there's always this adjustment. So the next group of great superstars and great high school football players is coming through. And this group is not a bad group. They're just, you know, that competition level. Lake Orion, Clarkston, you know, and Troy Athens is just a good football team. So Romeo, these are not slouch teams that we're getting our tails kicked by. They're very good teams. So it's not that this group isn't a good football team. It's just they've had some tough competition.
Well, see, that's another school we're mentioning, Athens. They're not as big as most schools, and they're doing very, very well. They're kind of what we were before.
Absolutely. Well, number 30 is ready to kick off. That's Andrew Adams. He's going to kick off for Troy, the Troy Colts. So here we go. Homecoming 2015. Low line drive kick taken by an up back, number 9 for the Wildcats. That's Marcus Perkins. Perkins goes over the right side. Looks like he got an edge. Perkins cuts back. Nice job by that young man.
Number 9, Marcus Perkins on the return.
He ran all the way across that field. They obviously had a right side set up
22.
and did a great job getting the ball up over the 40-yard line. Or excuse me, the 35. He must have stepped out of bounds.
Still, that's fantastic field position.
It's great field position. So Parker Fleming is a sophomore, and they brought him up from JV. Has a strong arm. I watched a couple JV ball games where he flung the ball all over the place. So let's see how they do tonight. I'm sure they're going to pound the rock like they do normally, but I think Parker is going to get a chance to fire the ball tonight. Okay, there's a flag on the play.
Flag on the field.
I don't know if it's delay a game or what it is, but we'll see. We got number 12 in the backfield. That's Ethan Williams.
It's Oxford.
Somebody moves, so false start by the Wildcats. First down and 15. I'm sure some of these kids out there are a little bit nervous. Big crowd tonight. It really is, and I'm sure they haven't never played in front of this many people.
It is huge. I've seen so many people I haven't seen in years here tonight.
Okay, Fleming under center. Snap is good. I'll pitch back to Williams. Williams comes over the left side, tries to get the corner, is run out of bounds. Number 3 for Troy runs him out of bounds. That's Reynolds.
Pushed out of bounds by number 3, Fred Reynolds.
Get about 3 yards on the carry, so that's going to bring up a second down and 11. It's got 4 yards on the play. It's really a nice night if the wind was to die down. It's mid to low 50s, but beautiful skies. Are just a smidgen of clouds up there. So
But that's what happens when you put a football field on top of a mountain.
yeah, there we go. Fleming throws the ball out to number 7 at the 40-yard line. Nice gain on the play. That's Brendan Lewis, the old quarterback.
Number 7, Brendan Lewis.
Brendan Lewis,
Making the tackle.
let's talk about that young man. Here he was the starting quarterback. Got bumped out to wide receiver, and last week he scored a big touchdown. He had a 64-yard touchdown reception, and what a way to pick that young man's spirits up. Great attitude. He's still out there working hard as a wide receiver. So it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 5 for the Wildcats. Back to throw again. Same exact play. And it looks like Lewis is pushing hard and got the first down. Great job by Brendan Lewis. And another good throw there by number 18, Parker Fleming. You can see why they brought him up.
Yeah.
Here's the other thing. Season like we're having, bring that sophomore up. Start getting him seasoned. So you got him as a junior and senior with quite a bit of seasoning. So that's a great play by the coaching staff. And the kid's a good quarterback.
You got to remember, we just graduated a kid who was starting quarterback for 4 years. So a lot of kids
all world. Fleming. Ethan Williams in the backfield. Pitch goes to Williams. Williams over the right side. He's got good blocking. Williams with a good head of steam.
Oh,
nice job by Williams to get 10 yards.
Number 12, Ethan Williams.
Well, that's the way you want to see a guy attack the hole with a full head of steam. Great job by Ethan Williams. So.
Beautiful second effort, leaning forward, getting an extra 2-3 yards out of that.
Absolutely. Going to bring up a 2nd down and 2 feet. You look at this Wildcat ball club on the field right now, it doesn't have the size we've had the last few years, and ultimately that's what the issue has been. We've got talented players in the talent positions, if you will, and the meat and potato guys are a little bit undersized this year. So handoff straight ahead to number 47 for the Wildcats. Gets the first down. That's Wyatt
Number 47,
Harden.
Wyatt Harden carries the ball.
I look for Harden to have a good game tonight. I really do.
Number 75.
They didn't,
Lawton, that carries good for an Oxford first down.
That's a first down for the Wildcats. That's their second first down. They fought out of a 1st and 15 deficit. Got the ball just shy of the Colts 40-yard line.
Colts got 2 300-pounders on the roster.
Wow. That's some size.
That's a lot of pasta.
Fleming to the right side. Ethan
Looking
Williams
nice.
again. Nice job. Another 8-yard gain by Ethan Williams.
Carries the ball.
Now see what they've done, the adjustment that the Wildcats coaching staff has made, a little extracurricular activity there, got flags. But the adjustment they've made is they put Wyatt up as a front back because of his size, and he's doing some blocking as opposed to doing all the running. So we have a little issue here. Looks like one of the Wildcats being escorted off the field by the referee. It's number 57, Seth Koviak, I believe.
Well,
So
hopefully
the clock stopped with 9:23 in the opening drive for the Wildcats. No score here in the contest. Homecoming 2015, Oxford Wildcat Stadium, brought to you by Oxford Community TV.
Bud's hot.
Yeah, he doesn't like unsportsmanlike play. He doesn't like penalties. He doesn't like that kind of thing. He's a very good sportsman. So let's see what the call is here. The referees have discussed it, and hopefully they'll share it with us.
Dead ball. All sportsmanlike conduct against Oxford. Dead ball. Unsportsmanlike conduct against the Colts. Offsetting penalties. Second down.
That's what I was hoping for.
Yep, so after all of that, okay, nothing happened. They just warned each player. Now what happens is you get 2 personal fouls, and then you're going to be ejected from the game. So it is a big deal that you got a personal foul. Second down and 3, 9:20 to go, opening quarter. Wildcats on the move. Parker Fleming rolls, got a wide open receiver. That's Wyatt. Oh, just a great tackle there by number 3.
Pass complete to number 4.
For Wyatt Harden on the pass reception for a first down. Boy, number 3
that
saved
looked
the
good.
touchdown.
He
Saved
sure
the
did.
touchdown. That's Fred Reynolds for the Troy Colts.
Ball spot at the Colts 26-yard line.
He gets by that guy, and I think he's in the end zone.
Nevertheless, a nice gain for a first down and very good field position here, JR.
Absolutely. First and 10 for the Wildcats inside their Colts 30. Williams runs into a brick wall, and number 40 for Troy.
Tackle made by number 4.
That's Chase Linden.
Gain of 2.
Still 2-yard gain on the play. Wildcats are in that 4-down territory. I think with tonight they will definitely try to push that ball in the end zone.
This would be the nice game to have, being homecoming and all.
Absolutely. Second down, 8 to go. Wildcats on the move in their opening drive, homecoming. Back to throws, Fleming, that same play out there to Lewis.
There he goes.
Lewis gets the ball over the 15-yard line for a first down for the Wildcats. Brendan Lewis with his 3rd catch of the game. Doing a great job.
This is the most passing I've seen us ever do.
Well, like I said, there's no question Parker Fleming can throw the ball. As a sophomore, he's firing that thing around like that. And Bud has the confidence in him. That's a pretty safe play for the most part, but he's executing it nicely. And hey, Lewis is out there making a great run after the catch.
Well, maybe they moved him because of his size.
Could be.
You know.
Over the right side is Williams. Williams running hard. Gets the ball inside the 10-yard line. Going to gain a 6 on the play. Going to bring up a second down and 4. Good hard running inside by a small back, Ethan Williams.
Second down and 4.
Looked like you were having some fun out there with the mobile camera and the mobile mic.
Yeah, we did some interviews with the cheerleaders. We got the little ones. Where were they ever cute? There's about 100 of them down there.
Yeah. 2nd down and 4. Wildcats hand the ball off to Wyatt Harden. Wyatt pushes inside the 5. I think he's going to have a first down. He's going to bring up a 1st and goal for the Wildcats.
Wyatt Harden carries the ball.
Wow. Talk about a tough run.
You know, and look at this impressive drive. A nice mixture of pass and run, and good tough running by the Wildcats. So 1st and goal from the 4-yard line. I think you're going to see a heavy dose of number 47 right here. But again, compliments and kudos to our coaching staff. You know, they had a guy out, Wyatt Harden, who they really thought was going to be a great tailback, and they made an adjustment, put him as a fullback, and look what's happened to this offense. It looks good. Williams over the right side, gets tripped up.
Number 12, Ethan Williams carries the ball.
But he's going to be down inside the 2-yard line. And, hey, what about that Oxford Wildcat in the pros? That Zach Line.
How about that?
He has 2 carries and 2 touchdowns for the Vikings. Unfortunately, one of them was
pretty good average.
That's pretty good. Unfortunately, one of them was against the Lions, but nonetheless, he's got 2 touchdowns in the NFL. We believe, those of us that care about these things, think that's the first touchdown scored by an Oxford Wildcat in the NFL.
Really?
Yep. Wyatt Harden over the right side, and he's in the end zone. Wyatt Harden, great job there. Great blocking on the right side.
Scored by number 47.
Awesome job by the offensive line on the right side. Harden went in almost untouched. I do believe Harden's going to have a big game tonight. I do believe Lewis, who had a great drive right there, is going to have a great drive. And this could be the coming out party for Parker Fleming.
Oh, let's hope so. I think you're right about getting him some time out there.
Yeah.
Being a sophomore.
You know, you never like to have to go there, but look what happened to our last quarterback. He got thrown into action as a freshman, and it worked out very well. Kick is up, the kick is good, so the Wildcats jump out on the Colts 7-0 with 6 minutes to go here in the first quarter. And a very impressive drive by the Wildcats.
How about that? Absolutely.
And you know that once you get that good feeling in you, you know, it just like steamrolls, and just everybody gets fired up and they want to get out there.
You get the feed off of it, absolutely. Now, we were supposed to get a Wildcat statue this week, and I talked to Tim Throne, the superintendent, and he says there's just too much going on today with the kings and queens and the courts and all the cheerleaders. He said we're going to do it next week.
Oh,
the next home game.
Okay.
Yeah, we have a Wildcat statue, and I'm not going to give it away, but
it's impressive. There's no question.
It's really impressive.
It's been under wraps, and it's been in hiding for the last year or two. So I've seen it, and it is an impressive piece of work. And kudos to that turf committee and those guys that went out there and, you know, once again fundraised and got it paid for. So nice job. And, you know, what an outstanding program Oxford's put together, this athletic program, succeeding in many levels. Just and again, you see it. The crowds, you see it in a game like tonight is awesome.
That's the way this community is. I remember when they put this field in, it was tough to pay for.
Yes, sir.
It was, but you know what? We got it. Now we got a statue. This is a class act.
Malnicki kicks the ball low, kicked around and fumble. Number 16 for the Troy Colts falls on it.
Covering the kickoff, number 16.
He's not on our roster. So good play by him.
Jim, there it is, Jim Butterfingers.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. Okay. Number 13.
So let's see if the Wildcat defense can be as tough as the Wildcat offense was that time.
No, our defense has not been bad this year.
No,
not at all.
Not at all. First down for the Colts. Colts go straight ahead into the line. A gain of about 2. Good hard running by the running back. That's Thomas for the Colts.
Tackle made by number 63, Ethan Karen.
The defensive line wrapped up the running back for the Colts. 7-0 Wildcats here in the opening quarter, homecoming 2015. Oxford Community TV bringing you this game from Wildcat Stadium. 2nd down and 8. Colts split. And we got all sorts of things happening there. I don't know if that was just a bad snap or we'll let the Zebras figure that out. They understand the JV team and the freshman team both won yesterday.
Really? That's good job.
That's what I understand.
Procedure.
False start, illegal procedure, whichever way you like to say it, by the Colts. Going to make that second down and 12.
It's always good to know that your feeders are doing well.
Absolutely. Kind of an unorthodox offense here by the Colts. Snap is good. Handoff to the big man over there on the left side. It's number 16 again, and we know we don't have his number. That was Mr. Butterfingers, wasn't it?
Let's hope so. Let's hope so. Not a very big crowd for Troy, but you know what? I did notice that they brought their own pep band.
That's awesome. That's high school football at its best. And you're right, not a big crowd at all, but it's a small school too.
Yeah, Troy?
Yeah, third down and 9. Troy with their first possession of the game. Wildcat scored on their first possession. Run right up the middle. If I didn't know better, I'd say Bud Rowley was coaching this team. They're pounding the rock right up the middle.
Wow.
So that's going to bring up a third down or fourth down and 6. A punting situation for the Colts.
Fourth down.
Nice job by the defense, stepping up, answering the call that the offense have made.
One guy back.
He's back deep, too. He's expecting a good kick because there's a good, strong wind. They fake the kick, and he's got lots of room over there, and it gets run out of bounds. It's going to depend on the spot. The Troy Colts rolling the dice early, and it looks like it might have cost them.
Will Johansson, the ball carrier.
That was Johansson on the carry.
Making the tackle, number 6, Greg Berry.
Berry stops him short of the first down. Nice work by the Wildcat special teams right there.
Wow, that is great field position. Let's see where he puts the ball.
Drake Berry alertly ran him out of bounds. It looks like he's about 6 inches short of the first down. So Wildcats are going to get outstanding field possession in their second possession of the game.
You got to think they're going to do the same thing they were doing.
Yeah, I wouldn't change anything. Parker Fleming stays at quarterback. Wyatt Harden, the up back. And number 12, Ethan Williams, is the tailback. That's the combination that got us in the end zone the last time. Rolling is Parker. Again, using that strong... Oh, big catch! That's Lewis.
Number 16.
That's Lewis. What a great catch and an outstanding throw by Parker Fleming.
I don't think Lewis lost a quarterback spot. I think he won the wide receiver spot.
That is a great way to look at it. And, from what I understand, his attitude has been that way. That was an outstanding catch. Certainly his spirits are high, and he made a whale of a play on that one.
And a nice throw across your shoulder like that.
That's a tough rolling throw away from your arm. No question about that. First down for the Wildcats inside the 25. Williams on the carry, a huge hole. Williams breaking tackles. Williams looking for the end zone. It's in. What a great run by Ethan Williams. He had a hole you could drive one of them floats through. That was an awesome job by the offensive line on the right side. Wildcats.
2 plays and into the zone.
Absolutely. Well, and the Colts rolled the dice there with the fake punt, and the Wildcats made them pay for it. Wow, what a nice run by Ethan Williams. And I didn't see, but I'm almost certain Wyatt Harden got through that line and put a nice block on the linebacker. Timeout on the field. Referees are counting the number of Troy Colts. Apparently, they're good. Matthew Malnicki with the extra point. And that is a tough extra point with this win. So nice job by the Wildcats. Now up 14-0 with 3:16 to go in the opening quarter.
Wow.
I don't think Troy will fake another punt today.
You think so?
I don't think so. I don't think so. They learned their lesson right there.
Well, I'll tell you, you gambled, but if they would have, if it would got the first down, you would have said something different.
Well, once again, Drake Berry, alertly ran that guy out of bounds and was able to turn the ball back over to the Wildcats. And what a great catch by Lewis. I don't know if that'll make Sports Center.
It'll make Oxford Sports Center.
Make Oxford Sports Center, OCTV Sports Center, you bet.
And if you ever need a copy of the game, we can always get you a game.
Boy, wouldn't that be nice? That'd be a great thing to run at somebody's open house.
Wouldn't it?
Wouldn't it? You just cut those highlights all up.
Some of the kids get the tapes and they put them together for the colleges. Too.
Absolutely. Well, Lewis has 4 receptions already tonight. And I don't remember a wide receiver early in a contest having 4 receptions like Lewis has had so far today. Well, Nicky back to kick the ball. 3:16 to go. Wildcats up 14-0. Homecoming 2015 and a brisk fall evening. Great for football. Downing the ball is number 41 for the Troy Colts. That's Maxwell Guitar.
Maxwell Guitar down the kickoff.
Nice job by him. That's a tough ball to handle the way it was kicked.
Ball 1st and 10 from their own 25.
So the Troy Colts, who ran the ball predominantly right up the middle, the first possession, testing that defensive line of the Wildcats, start their second possession in trouble here. They're down 14-0. They can't afford to turn that ball back over to the Wildcat offense. They're hitting on all cylinders right now.
We have yet to see the quarterback's arm.
Handoff, straight ahead running. Good blocking at the point of attack. Number 22 with a great run for the Colts.
Uh-oh.
And it looks like it might have a face mask.
Number 22 got the Anabam, the ball carrier. There's a flag on the field.
Kofi Adabam. I will not pronounce that too many times tonight. Just number 22.
I don't know. He looks pretty good. I think you're going to be pronouncing.
Yeah, I'll be saying number 22. So it's a personal foul on the Wildcats. That's going to add 15 yards. 2 types of fouls for face masking. If it's just an inadvertent face mask, you let go right away. It's 5 yards. If you hang on and aid the tackle, it's 15. So,
and rightfully so. That is a thing that can really
certainly
hurt
a young man that way, and you don't want to see that happen. So first down for the Troy Colts. That's their first down of the game. Ball on the 40-yard line. Looks like number 14 is their quarterback, Scott Middlebroom. Scott hands the ball. Hey, nice tackle by the other Troy Colt. Wow, for a broken play, that sure gained a lot of yards.
22, copy Anapam, the ball carrier.
That was number 22.
I see a lot of confusion on the Troy team lining up.
Well, there's no question that offense is a little bit different, and I don't know how long they've been running it. Scott Middlebrun is the quarterback for Troy, number 14. And they break out of that little huddle thing or whatever they do there. Middlebrun hands the ball straight ahead to number 22. Number 22 makes a move on the inside, gets over the 30-yard line, and looks like he's got a first down. It is. So the Troy Colts are doing what they need to do. They're answering the Wildcats here with a nice drive of their own.
First down for the Colts. The ball spot.
Inside of 2 minutes in the first quarter, Wildcats up 14-0. Stick around. We got the king and the queen being crowned tonight. Spirit Week.
Mm-hmm.
We got the float. We got everything happening at halftime.
I tell you, homecoming weekend, people say, what's going on? I said, homecoming. The whole town comes out and does this. The roads are blocked.
Yeah.
the schools, even the elementary schools, are all wearing blue and gold. This is a community thing.
Well, the inspector for the health department who comes out and makes sure that we're cooking all the food right and everything goes, what were all the cops doing in town? Well, they're getting in on the parade as well.
Yeah.
1:19 to go here in the opening quarter. Troy Colts on the move. Number 22 is the workhorse so far for the Colts on this drive.
Number 22.
He's stacked up at the line for no gain there. Going to bring up a 3rd down and 1.5 for the Troy Colts. Looks like he might have even lost a little bit.
Clock's still running, JR.
Clock is running. Wildcats on top 14-0. 1-2-play drive with Ethan Williams breaking off a nice 25-yard touchdown run. Troy looking for an answering score. Middlebrun hands the ball off to number 22. He's caught in the backfield. Nice job by the Wildcats disrupting that play. They might have went to the well one too many times. So the coach for Troy's got to make a decision right here. It's 4th down, and he's out at the 22-yard line. He does have the wind at his back right now, but it looks like the clock is going to run out on the quarter, so he's going to have to go for it because he's not going to try to kick a field goal into the wind. So a big play early in the contest.
In the first quarter with a score, Oxford 14.
Rod, first quarter. All Lions, right? That'll never happen. All Wildcats.
Absolutely. I'll tell you what, good. A couple penalties we could have done without, which set up this drive right here. Yet, defense looks good.
They're playing tough. The offense, my Lord, that first drive was 65 yards and about 8 plays, and they punched into the end zone with Wyatt Harden. So Harden's got a touchdown, so does number 12, Ethan Williams. Williams with a brilliant run from about 25 yards out.
Tell you, we're getting good runs, good passes. This is the most passing I've seen in the first quarter ever.
Many people have said if they could just incorporate some passing into that pound the rock offense, it would open up the interior line just a little bit. So maybe, with this group of guys, we were able to see it. So we know Wellington loved to throw the ball, but he was such a great runner, we hated to take it away from him to run.
Well, he was that double threat. He was so fun to watch.
All right, here's a big play. First play of the second quarter. Wildcats on defense. 4th down, 3 yards to go for the Troy Colts. Troy trails 14-0 to the Wildcats. He goes to throw the ball, and it's knocked down by number 18. Good defense out there by Lewis Urban.
Lewis Urban.
Nice job by Lewis. Good tight coverage.
First and 10.
Now they got the ball over on downs for the second time. Good strong arm throw by the quarterback there, but Lewis Urban was able to knock the ball away.
We got to keep attacking, because it seems like when they at the end of halftime, they always come back. Every team comes back a different team, don't they?
Absolutely. Well, we've talked about it earlier in some of the earlier contests. We have not seen a big play. Now, that 26-yard run's a nice play, but it's not a whopper. This could be a whopper. This could be a whopper. This could be a whopper. Oh, almost. Williams gets the ball just short of the 40-yard line.
Isn't it funny how you say something like that and you stick your foot in your mouth? Do that more often, would you? That was a good run.
That was a great run. 13-yard gain on the play. Ethan Williams. Now, see the Wildcats, because they've been making adjustments, they may have found and Ethan's a sophomore. He's a junior. So they may have found a tailback for next year as well. So,
look how big Lewis looks out there.
Absolutely.
Doesn't he?
Pitch back to Williams.
Here we go.
Oh, that's not Williams. Yes, it is. Williams with another 6-yard gain.
Williams, the ball carrier.
Ethan Williams.
Making the tackle, number 12.
Boy, he's got big wheels, doesn't he? He's fast.
He does. That's an 8-yard gain. Was it?
Well, we'll give him 8. Looks more like 7, but we'll take it.
I'm an optimist.
There you go. Parker Fleming doing a great job as a sophomore directing this offense. 2nd down, 3 yards to go. 10:50 to go in the second quarter before half. Fake, nope, straight ahead running. Nice job by the Wildcats. Boy, that ball, depending on the mark, is going to be a first down. While number 6 on the carry, Drake Berry,
Number 75.
just moved the pile and got over the 50-yard line for the first down. Good job by Drake Berry. He's made 2 impressive plays tonight, stopping a fake punt, which turned into a touchdown for the Wildcats, and that run right there to get a first down.
You know, isn't it funny how those, what you would call them little plays, but they're so key to a game.
They're big plays, absolutely. Parker Fleming, sophomore, hands the ball off to Williams over the left side. Troy had a number of Colts right there, stopping the Wildcats after about a 3-yard gain.
Chase Linton.
That's Linden on the stop.
Ball spot at Colts, 48-yard line.
2nd down and 8 for the Wildcats. Wildcats have yet to be stopped. 2 possessions, 2 touchdowns. On the move here. Parker Fleming rolls to his right. He's got a wide open receiver. That's a big play. Number 42 into the end zone. That's Ryan Matola.
And that might be the biggest play of the year.
That's one of the longer plays of the year. No question about that. That's a 48-yard touchdown pass. What an outstanding fake. All the Troy Colts came up. And Matola, M-O-T-A-L-A, Ryan Matola, wide open. And look at that pass right in the old bread basket. Nice job by the young quarterback, Parker Fleming.
A lot of smiles on those faces out there, JR.
Boy.
Student section is just packed.
Absolutely. Well, you got to be packed as cold as it is. That's how you keep warm. Well, 3 possessions, 3 touchdowns. And dare I say, because of the passing game? Because of the passing game at Oxford? Did I?
A little tweaking, same personnel, same kids out there, same coach, same everything.
But they make adjustments. That's what sports teaches you about life. You're going to have good days, you're going to have bad days. You need to make adjustments and keep your attitude. Hats off to number 7, Brendan Lewis. 4 catches so far tonight. Just keeps that great positive attitude. Wow.
I know.
I'm a little bit in
shock. You're a little speakless.
Yeah,
I don't think I've ever seen you speechless, JR.
Well, many people would say that. But this is a powerhouse offense by the Wildcats.
Very, very nice. Well, we got a lot of different weapons out there, and I like this young kid quarterbacking.
Boy, that ball was thrown very nicely, and it was right on target.
Kicking off for Oxford, number 10, Matthew Malicki.
Matthew Malicki kicking off for the Wildcats now with 3 possessions and 3 touchdowns. The Troy Colts came into the game knowing that the Wildcats were a little frustrated, and they're paying the price right now. And, tonight you may get to see some guys that haven't got a lot of playing time, so that's a great thing.
Wow, that's a whopper.
Nice boot into the end zone. He's bringing it out. Touchback.
Touchback. The Troy Colts ball, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Look at the hustle. All those Wildcats run to the back end of that end zone. Good job by them.
I'm sure if they didn't, they would catch it.
So the Wildcats, behind the passing game, up 21-0 here in the first half. In the second quarter with 9:38 to play before the halftime. Stick around, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to announce the Spirit winner of the week, float winner, King and Queen. Listen to the band. A lot of good things happening at halftime today. Troy Colts battling hard out there. Throws the ball up to number 25. 25 gets around the corner.
Number 14.
That's Luke Thomas.
Middle run pass complete to number 25, Luke Thomas.
Nice job by the Troy Colts.
18, Louis Urban.
Louis Urban makes the tackle, but that will be a first down for the Colts. Nice pass play right there, Rod.
The 33-yard line of the
very, very nice. I'll tell you, the little wheels there getting around the corner, too.
Yes, he did.
Flag on the field.
There's a flag on the field.
There's a flag.
Did you get to see that catch? Yeah.
Illegal motion.
See, you don't get that, see?
No.
Oh, yeah, see? You got to know people. You didn't get that on film, too. Lucky me.
And my daughter
Okay, the
kisses
Troy
me
Colts got caught holding on the play, so that nice pass play went for naught. So 9:20 to go here in the first half. Troy Colts find themselves trailing the Wildcats 21-0. In motion, straight ahead run for nothing.
Wow. And just eaten up, JR.
Well, these Wildcats are fired up bunch tonight. There's no question about that.
Tackle made by number 77.
We also are going to see some cheerleading by about 100 cheerleaders.
I'll tell you what.
There's more cheerleaders down there than you can shake a stick at.
More than football players.
Absolutely.
And a heck of a lot prettier.
Yeah. Second down, 15. Troy Colts trying to do something against this tough Oxford defense tonight. Middlebrun puts the man in motion, goes back to throw. He's looking to go deep. Good coverage out there by Louis
Very
Urban.
nice.
Pass incomplete.
Well, you would think by now they'd figure out to go against somebody else.
Third down.
Louis Urban was running stride for stride with number 25. That was Luke Thomas on the attempted pass reception.
Their offense just looks out of sync. They just don't. It doesn't look like they're comfortable in it.
Yeah, that's what could be. Third down, 15 to go. Troy Colts with the ball, with approaching the 8-minute mark here in the second quarter. Middlebrun. Whoop, we got a Wildcat jumping off sides right there. I do think it was an offsides as opposed to that he was pulled off. Let's see what the call is.
Looks like he tripped up.
Yep, going against the Wildcats.
Yeah, will be our third penalty of the game.
That's a 5-yard penalty. Still going to bring up a third down and 10.
Third down and 10.
Wildcats, surprisingly enough, passing the ball all over the place.
And Troy Colts not really throwing the ball much at all, twice.
Yep. Middlebrun spreads that offense out. 25 in motion. 25 got open that time, but Lewis, nice adjustment on the ball by Thomas, but
Pass incomplete.
it was short. So that's going to bring up a fourth down punting situation for Troy. Rod, do you see the new mascot uniform down there?
Yeah.
That's brand new this year.
Yeah, that other one was looking pretty tattered.
That other one was pretty old. What that other one was pretty old.
And
Now,
who bought those for them?
I believe that was a purchase by the boosters.
Again.
Look at that Wildcat. He's in there flirting with all them girl cheerleaders down there.
Well, we know there's a guy in that suit, right?
Would think. Snap is good. Punch, low line drive. Don't let it hit anybody.
Oh my gosh, look at this field position.
Another good field position for the Wildcats. They're going to start with the ball at the 48-yard line. The last time they were at the 48-yard line, they ran a little option play to the right, and the wide receiver broke open, number 42, Ryan Matola, for a 48-yard touchdown pass from the young quarterback, Parker Fleming. I believe it was he was out of the tight end position. Straight ahead running is number 47, Wyatt Harden. Harden gets a nice 8-yard gain.
Wyatt Harden, the ball carrier. Tackle made by number 3, Fred Reynolds.
Fred Reynolds on the tackle for the Troy Colts, but not until after an 8-yard gain for Wyatt.
40-yard line.
Made that one look easy, didn't they?
They did.
I'll tell you.
Just tell you, we got some nice blocking happening out there. So Wildcats, second down, 2 yards to go. Ball spotted on the 40-yard line. 7 minutes to go here in the contest. Pitch out to the right, Williams. Williams has got room. One man to beat. Williams taking it into the end zone from 40 yards. Ethan Williams, number 12, the junior tailback with his second touchdown of the game. Those are two big touchdown runs, 40 yards and 26. Nice job by the Wildcats.
And again, just 2 plays to get in the end zone.
That is 4 possessions, 4 touchdowns for the Wildcats. The Troy defense is begging their offense to hang on to the ball. Boy, that was great balance by Ethan. He got tripped up a little bit, but got his balance back and then just opened up the speed and made it into the end zone. So the Wildcat snap is good, kick is up, kick is good. So with 6:53 to go on homecoming,
Number 10.
Wildcats are up 28-0.
Isn't this nice?
It's good for the boys.
I'll tell you.
Absolutely good for the boys, good for their spirits, good for the crowd. To put on a show like this is just outstanding. So what do we got? We got 4 more games.
Yep.
We got 4 more games. So if this is win 2, they still have a shot at making the playoffs. Would that be not?
Would that be something?
If we got 4 games, let's see if we can find a schedule and take a look at that. We know we got the crossover game. We know we got West Bloomfield.
It's going to be tough.
West Bloomfield is a juggernaut. They got 3 or 4 D1 recruits on that team, and they're just playing outstanding football right now.
Luke Thomas.
So the Wildcats find themselves up 28-0. This offense, which has been shut out 3 times this year, is getting all their frustrations out tonight. What a boot!
Again.
Into the end zone again. Nice job. That's Matthew Malicki.
Colts ball 1st and 10.
Malicki
At their own 20.
is a sophomore, so it looks like that kicking game's in great hands. Well, I guess that'd be great feet for the next couple years.
I really like the way the guys play through it like that. At the end of the play, they all went to the end zone.
Absolutely.
And that's a psychological thing.
Yep, and it's good coaching.
You're going there anyways, so
Yep.
keep driving forward.
Yep, absolutely. Band getting ready for their halftime performance. Stick around, ladies and gentlemen. There's a lot to see at halftime. Oxford Community TV will bring it all to you. The Troy Colts requiring a big sweep. Oh, nothing happening there.
13.
Number 49 for the Wildcats, Jermaine Etchen.
Oh, Jermaine.
Nice job by Jermaine.
Good basketball player, too.
Absolutely.
Second down and 17.
Jermaine was listed as a running back. He's also playing defense and made just an outstanding play from his defensive end position. .6:25 to go here in the opening half. Wildcats up 28-0. Troy Colts trying to find an answer to this tough defense the Wildcats are throwing at them tonight. Middleton hands the ball at Middlebrunn, hands the ball off, running off the left side, gets the ball
22,
over the 15-yard line, out to the 16, and pushed back. Going to bring up a 3rd down in probably about 3.5 to 4 yards. Once again, Rod, I kind of figured the defense was going to play tough. They've played pretty well all year.
Yes.
Didn't expect this out of the offense. Outstanding job so far, and kudos to that coaching staff for making the adjustments.
And fun plays to watch, too.
Absolutely. 5:30 to go. Troy shifting that offense around, 3rd down and 3. Ball spotted on the 16-yard line. They need to get over the 20. Pass play, and it's dropped.
Pass incomplete.
So that's going to bring up a 4th down. Actually, that was 4th and 14. Wildcat defense stingy tonight.
Well, you know, we saw them in a few games this year, and in the first half they were just in there. And then we got beat by probably about 4 big plays that we saw, and that was it. The rest of the time they were right on, stopping first downs. But there was that runaway, breakaway ability that some of those bigger schools have.
Troy got the punt off, running to his left side is number 10.
He's still going.
Oh, and he fumbles the ball.
And it's out of bounds.
That's Matthew Malicki, our punter.
Number 10,
ran the
Matthew
ball off
Malicki
the
on
left
the
side,
30.
but he did push the ball out of bounds. So good job by Matthew keeping his composure, pushing that ball out of bounds. So the Wildcats once again start with outstanding
40-yard
field
line
position.
first.
Boy, if you're a field position kind of guy and you're watching this game, the
Oh, you're
Wildcats
going.
have started 3 of their drives on the Troy Colts side of the 50.
Yes, I know.
That's crazy.
It's been a gift, and they're actually taking advantage of it. And that's the part that I like the most.
The last 2 touchdowns have been 48 yards and 40 yards, so let's see what happens on this drive. Straight ahead running by the Wildcats.
Number 47,
Hard running by Wyatt Harden. Looks like he may have got 2 yards on the play.
Tackle made by number 42, Jonathan Douglas. Gain of 2 on the play. Second
The
down.
Wildcats, Homecoming 2015, brought to you by Oxford Community TV.
And you can watch this on the school website now.
It's all linked up.
Yep, we're all
Absolutely, you
set.
can watch all the games. Parker Fleming hands the ball off to Williams. Williams is tripped up. That's one of the
12,
shortest
Ethan
gains he's
Williams,
had today, but 2 more yards.
Tackle made
Going to
by
bring up
number
a 3rd
41,
down and
Maxwell
6.
Guitar.
Guitar was on the stop. Going to bring up a 3rd down and 6 for the Wildcats. Ball spotted at the 37-yard line. Wildcats find themselves on top, 28-0. Yes, you heard me right, 28-0.
In case you just tuned in.
Ethan Williams with a 40 and a 26-yard touchdown run. Parker Fleming with a 48-yard touchdown pass. He rolls to his left, fires the ball deep downfield.
Good coverage.
Nice defensive play right there.
Pass
And what a
incomplete.
great throw.
It was.
That ball was 22
That's what we
yards
remember,
on the
22,
line,
copy out,
running
man.
away from his throwing
Brings up
arm.
4th down.
That was just a great throw.
And that was good coverage. That was not a bad throw. That was not a bad route.
Nope.
It was just great coverage.
The Wildcat receiver, I didn't get to catch what number it was, got his hands on the ball. So the Wildcats deciding to go for it here at 28-0. 3:36 to go before the half. Fleming over the left side is Williams. Williams breaks 1 tackle, 2, stays in bounds. Williams could go. Williams is looking for the end zone.
Oh, my goodness.
Williams breaking
believe it?
tackles. What a nice job on a 4th down and 6 play. Ethan Williams over the left side. Another 40. What was that? 40-yard touchdown play. That ball was about 36 yards.
Wow.
Wow, he's got over 100 yards in 3 runs.
How about that?
Huh? Is that just crazy?
That is crazy.
Haven't seen that since the Line Boys were around here.
I remember them guys.
Yes, sir.
I'll tell you.
Nice job by the Wildcats. Find themselves up 34-0. Well, you know what's going to happen here. Pretty soon there's going to get a running clock, and this game will be over with quickly. Snap. Nice job by number 11 to get that snap down. Josh Allen did a great job getting
Yes,
that
he
short.
did.
Great hands.
That ball was snapped behind him, and he brought it around in time.
Yep, he's talking to the center. They'll get on the same page, but that was a great job by Josh Allen.
Would you have believed that we would be up this much?
Well, I didn't.
I knew we were going to be better today, but come on.
Yeah, and you know we're being realistic when we talk about Troy. Their program is not where it's going to be in the future, and it's not having a great season as well. But to be up 35-0 before the half, I don't think anyone would have predicted that. This young quarterback is just having an outstanding game. Parker Fleming, sophomore, throwing the ball as well as anybody that I've seen throw the ball for the Wildcats.
Back in for the Colts. Number 5. Connor
The
Williams.
student section is just going crazy down there. They got some great signage, and they're just having a riot. It is Spirit Week. They got fired up this week.
I tell you, during homecoming week, even the kids in the grade school come to school in blue and gold. The businesses in town, everything.
Wow, look at that kick.
Thunderfoot, and that's perfect because it was high and it was still in the, not in the end zone. Nice. Actually, that's a pretty good return for how good of a punt that was.
So the Wildcats defense is looking to keep the shutout going here in the first half. They're up 35-0.
Yard line, first down.
First down for the Colts at the 25. Now, believe it or not, that's good field position so far for the Colts today. They've gotten the ball deep in their end zone, deep in their end, the 23 times. Meadowbrunn stays in at quarterback. This Colt offense, number 22 running straight ahead, gets back to the line of scrimmage and nothing more. He ran well early. His name is Kofi.
Number 63
is his first name.
Karen.
Anapaim. So Kofa Anapam. He ran well early, but the Wildcats have made the adjustment. The coaching staff has, and he has gotten nothing in the last 2 or 3 drives. Inside the 3-minute mark before halftime. Band is poised to bring you a great halftime celebration.
Will be the Lion King.
Middlebrunn back. Hands the ball straight ahead. Again, number 22. Boy, that looks like number 18, Lewis Urban, made that tackle.
Kofi Anapam, the ball carrier.
Nope. Was it 51?
Tackle made by number 51.
51.
Diamond, and number 55.
Did a great job.
Jared Diamond.
Third down and 10.
Diamond on the carry. He's not on our roster, but
I think Steve, the house announcer, gets a different roster than us.
Go steal it.
Why is that?
Put a chicken wing in front of him and steal it.
I might lose a finger.
Yeah, there you go. 2 carries, no yards. Third down and 10. Troy Colts trying to bust through that Wildcat defense and getting nothing. Middlebrunn back to throw the ball. Deep drop, being pressured. Throws the ball, and it's intercepted and dropped. Oh, nearly interception. Great pressure by the Wildcats.
Brings up 4th down.
Going to bring up another punt. That was number 2 that nearly picked it off, Anson Raleigh.
And the frustration in the Troy Colts, you can see it. It looks like they're not wearing shoulder pads. That's how bad it is.
Absolutely. And when you look over at that squad, there's 22 players, 11 on offense, 11 on defense. And I don't think they have enough to make a third team after that. They've got barely 30 players. Good punt into the wind. Wildcats let it bounce. Get away from it. So the Wildcats, this time they got the ball at the 44-yard line. That's kind of a long field for them, like today.
That's a long
It's the first drive in the last 4 they've started on their own side.
That's bad position today, huh?
So let's see what they do with 1:30 to go here in the opening half. Wildcats up 35-0, 5 possessions, 5 touchdowns.
Yeah, it is tough when you got to start in your own zone, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
But Williams is thinking, hey, I can get to 200 yards from here. Wildcats hand the ball off. Number 6.
No way.
Here he goes. He's off to the races. Drake Berry trying to get in the end zone. Drake Berry.
Trevor Conklin, the ball.
Look, that's Trevor Conklin, number 5. Trevor Conklin takes the ball from the 44-yard line inside the 5.
Wow.
What a great run. That's a 50-yard run by a backup running back. Number 5, Trevor Conklin.
Irish? Conklin? Sounds like it.
That young man is going to have a smile on his face you can't wipe off forever. Conklin over the right side, and he's going in untouched. Conklin, 2 carries, 56 yards for a touchdown. And the coaches in the room next to me are going nuts. Trevor Conklin, 56 yards and 2 carries for a touchdown. Wildcats on top, 41-0.
And what a halftime show. I don't think anybody's going to leave early today.
Nope. And they don't even feel that wind. They don't feel the cold. Everybody's happy today. 41-0 Wildcats with 56 seconds to go in the opening half. Snap is good. Kick is great. Extra point is awesome. 6 possessions, 6 touchdowns.
42.
What an outstanding. Now, we've been doing the games
56.5 seconds left in the
for
first
quite a
half.
while, and I
We do have a cell phone
I
turn in
don't
the
believe
press
I've ever
box.
seen
Cell
40
phone
points and a half
in the press
by the
box.
Not even the
Wildcats.
line years?
Not even the line years.
Cell phone
I mean,
turned in the
40 points and 40-some points in a game was relatively common.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about in a half. You know, look at it this way. Well, they're going to do the running clock and all that kind of crazy thing, but if they duplicated, that's 84 points in a game.
That's crazy.
That's crazy numbers.
That's basketball numbers.
Yeah, that's what they call these days video game numbers.
Well, they are knocking down the threes, I should say, today.
Well, and, you know, we talked about it the last game, and we talked about it early in this contest that we haven't seen big plays. All we've seen today is big plays.
Connor Wilson, number 20.
We had a 2-yard touchdown run by Wyatt,
Kicking off
Harden, and then 26 yards, 48 yards, 40 yards, 36 yards, 50-yard runs, two carries for 56 yards for a touchdown. Outstanding work by the Wildcat offense. And once again, I go back to what I said before. Outstanding job by the coaches to set this up and make the adjustments and go to the team's strengths.
Let's watch his foot again. This guy is just knocking the ball.
Melnicki is a weapon.
Look at that. And he keeps it in deep.
Good run back for the
Very
Troy
good run
Colts.
back.
Number 25.
That was number 25, Thomas. Luke Thomas is having himself a pretty decent game over there. I'm sure he's very frustrated, but that was a nice run back right there, and it's going to give the Troy Colts decent field position with 48 seconds to go in the half. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, stick around. We got cheerleaders. We got the band. We got homecoming king and queen. We got homecoming spirit week announcements. We got
floats.
What are those things? Those float things.
Those float things, yeah.
Yeah. So we got lots to do at halftime. I think the Colts are just looking to run the clock
22.
out.
Copy and a pan.
Straight ahead running. Going to bring up a second down and 10.
Maybe number 57. Seth Rakoviak
on the tackle.
Down. 10.
You know,
There's another name that's old in the annals of Oxford. Rakoviak.
A lot of Rakoviaks.
A lot of Rakoviaks in Oxford, as long as Allens and Smiths and Mercinos.
Number 22.
That looks like that'll be the last play of the first half. So, ladies and gentlemen, stick around. As good as the show's been so far, it only gets better at halftime. So let's watch our band. Let's watch all of our kids go out there and do what they do. We'll see you again in just a few minutes.
42. Troy Colts 0.
Wow. Nice, Chair.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome back to the field your Oxford Wildcat Marching Band. Tonight, the Oxford Band takes us on a musical journey across the sea to a land where everything the light touches is our kingdom. Under the direction of drum majors Marissa O'Day, Michaela Allen, Jason Clark, and Sean Terry, the Oxford Wildcat Marching Band presents music from Disney's The Lion King. We begin tonight's production with the Lion King hit, Circle of Life. Let every creature go for broke and sing. Let's hear it in the herd and on the wing. It's going to be the Oxford Band's finest fling. Along with soloist Casey Connolly, we just can't wait to be king. When times get tough, the Wildcats have a motto. Join soloists Charlie Devlin, Margaret Skyless, Nikki Bonio, Kristen Evans, and Billy Tucker as we discover that it means no worries for the rest of your days. It's our problem-free philosophy, Hakuna Matata. Can you feel the love tonight? Well, maybe not, but you sure can feel that Wildcat pride. Join the Wildcats as we close tonight's program featuring soloists Ann Johnson, Leo Baldiga, Marielle Bose-Moody, and Emily Boomer. We return back to Pride Rock with Can You Feel the Love Tonight? This Land and Pride Rock.
We don't have that much time. We only have 6 minutes left. What's the story with those uniforms? Blue and gold uniforms. Those are different. Was any football? I don't know what that is. That's a homecoming court.
And good evening, and welcome to the 2015 Homecoming Halftime Ceremony. This week, the Wildcats showed school spirit by dressing up for PJ Day, College Wear, Band T-Shirt Day, Class Genre Day, and Blue and Gold Day. Once again, Activities Night was well attended, and the students had a great time participating in events like 4-way tug of war, water balloon throwing contests, and netless beach volleyball. Seniors came in first place, sophomores came in second, juniors third, and freshmen in fourth place. This year we had 4 great floats, and here is how they placed. In fourth place, the freshmen. In third place, the seniors. In second place, the juniors. And in first place, the sophomores. And now for the overall winners in the 2015 Homecoming Spirit Week, the class with the most spirit is the seniors. Seniors have 375 points, juniors have 295 points, sophomores have 305 points, and freshmen 270 points. And now for the introduction of the 2015 homecoming court members. Now representing the class of 2019 is Chloe Tiffin and Keaton Charles Cleland. Chloe is the daughter of Eric and Shona Tiffin. She enjoys playing volleyball, running, and snowboarding. Keaton is the son of Doug and Jessica Cleland. He enjoys playing golf, and he likes exploring the outdoors by hunting and fishing. Representing the class of 2018 are Elle Wright and Jackson Myron. Elle plays basketball and volleyball, and she also likes hanging out with friends. Jackson plays football and enjoys spending time with his family. Representing the class of 2017 are Mackenzie Ashberger and Garrett Tyrell. Mackenzie is the daughter of Stacy and John Ashberger. She plays for the Michigan Hawks travel soccer team as well as the Oxford Varsity soccer team and loves hanging out with friends. Garrett is the son of Jim and Michelle Tyrell. Garrett is involved in football, wrestling, and baseball. Also representing the class of 2017 are Madison Mirren and Dryden Calcaterra. Sorry about that. Calcaterra. Madison is the daughter of Michael and Stacy Mirren. Madison loves singing, acting, and hanging out with her friends. Dryden loves playing lacrosse and hockey, and he also likes hanging out with his friends. Representing the class of 2016 is Michelle Grant and Oliver Andrew Wisman. Michelle is the daughter of Keith and Shannon Grant. Michelle is involved in the Link crew. She also likes fishing and taking pictures. Oliver is the son of Brian and Michelle Wisman. He loves running and cross-country, training and playing with his new puppy, and spending time with his friends and Pablo. Representing the class of 2016 are Grace Wysocki and Anson Rowley. Grace is the daughter of Dan and Mary Wysocki. She enjoys watching Netflix, and she is captain of the volleyball team. Anson is the son of Chris and Mary Rowley. Anson loves to go camping, hang out with his friends, and enjoys long walks on the beach with Chrissy. Representing the class of 2016, Katrina Joyce Parker and Mark Lockwood. I'm sorry, it's Karina. Karina is the daughter of Dave and Norma Parker. She is the captain of the varsity soccer team, and Christina Medici is my role model. Mark is the son of Mark and Sandra Lockwood. Mark plays the guitar, loves dogs, and his favorite color is green. Representing the class of 2016 are Rainey Shufflin and Carl Gilbert. Rainey is the daughter of Tom Shufflin and Cindy Shufflin. She plays softball, loves hanging out with her friends, and going up north. Carl is the son of Stacy Gilbert. He loves hanging out with his dog, observing, playing football, and eating bagel bites. Our prince and princess this year are Maddox Pace and Finnegan Dibbett. Maddox is the daughter of Brian and Michelle Pace. She is involved in gymnastics, loves art, and the culinary studies of cooking. Finnegan is the son of Chris and Jill McDevitt. He is a member of the Oxford Wrestling Club. He likes to play the drums and video games with his sister Lillian and his dad. Special thanks to last year's King and Queen, Adam Schlick and Chloe Straub. Adam is the son of Eric and Sandy Schlick. Adam is attending Grand Valley State University and is studying supply and chain management. Chloe is the daughter of Matt and Michelle Anderson. She is a freshman at Central Michigan University. She's on an e-board member of her dorm. Unfortunately, she could not be with us tonight as she is supporting her sister, who is one of the ambassadors for CMU's homecoming this year. And now, for the moment you've all been waiting for. The 2015 Homecoming King is Anson Rowley. The 2015 homecoming queen is Grace Wysocki. Congratulations to all court members and this year's new king and queen.
And now
Especially at this age in high school, in Anson Raleigh, you know, what a career he's had.
Yes, he has.
He's had just an outstanding athletic career here at Oxford High School. And his mother, Mary, I've worked with her the last couple of years on the boosters. What an outstanding lady she is. So now we got the dance team taking her to town.
Lots of stuff. Isn't this awesome?
What a halftime. Wow.
Started at about 5:30 this afternoon with the parade. And parade come up the hill. And then dance team and football team playing and winning.
Yeah.
How about that? This has been wonderful.
Well, absolutely. 42 unanswered points. What an outstanding job by this Wildcat. Dance team, we're going to let you watch the dance team.
They'll be out for basketball season as well, and they'll put some programs together. Every once in a while, you can see the drone going over top. How's that?
How much fun can that be? I'd love to see what those pictures in that film looks like.
Well, you know, they like to use that for the band because the band is making formations.
Oh, absolutely.
And that's brought out for the band and for this stuff as well.
Yeah.
And a big hand from everybody. Nobody leaving today. Student section is packed. And having the heart like that. You tell me that these guys don't love the kids. They yell at them, they scream, they make them do some pretty mean stuff, but it's because they love them.
Absolutely.
And they want to get them ready for the world.
And Trevor Conklin going to be a big man on campus.
Yeah.
BMC.
BMC.
He'll be a BMC for the week, you know, scoring touchdowns at the big varsity football game. Let's talk about Troy. I mean, we knew coming into the game that this is a game that we should dominate, and we obviously are. But Troy's going to have to, they're going to have to fight. They're not going to give up. They're kids just like our kids are, and I guarantee you they're not going to quit. They're going to give it their all this next half. Now, my understanding is we're going to have a running clock.
Okay.
So it's like
to start out with, right?
Well, yep. I think it's anytime you get over 36 points, it's a running clock. So this second half should fly by pretty quick. So you better make some fresh popcorn real quick and get back here. So
Matthew Manicki.
Let's don't take away from our team. You're saying that Troy is bad, because I'll tell you what, our team looks good. Our defense has looked really good. We've lost some games. And like I said, when we were talking about the games we were covering, we boiled it down to like 5 or 6 plays that were big plays that broke it open this year. Other than that, this defense has been good. It's been solid.
Absolutely.
And the offense, what a change.
And what we talked about was, too, the quality of the teams that we lost to. There are no slouches there.
No.
Number 41.
So 41 carries the ball.
On the return. Tackle made by number 9, Marcus Perkins, and number 10, Matthew Manicki.
That water. Yeah. Thank you, sir.
The Troy Colts will be taking over with pretty good.
Please come to the press box. We have your student ID.
They're going to take over with the ball just shy of the 40-yard line. That's good field position for them. They've been starting back at their 20s, so let's see if that helps get that offense moving.
We call that Oxford field position today.
Yeah.
Nothing but good field position.
All day, yep.
What'd you think of the Lion King show?
That was very good. Everything in this halftime performance today was, outstanding. So 11 minutes to go. Troy Colts hand the ball straight ahead running. Number 22 has done a nice job. Nearly broke that one. Good job there.
Bobby Hanapan,
By number 18, that's Lewis Urban.
Urban made another great tackle earlier to save a touchdown.
Second down.
You know, you don't see all that on the stat sheet, how good those plays are, but Lewis has had some nice plays tonight.
Number 18, Lucas Urban made the tackle on the last play.
Second down, 2 to go. 10:30 to go here in the third quarter. Wildcats up 42-0. Opening drive for the second half for the Colts. Snap's good. Straight ahead running. Again, that's number 22. He's pushing hard trying to get that first down. Looks like he may have it.
Making the tackle, number 63.
63 for the Wildcats on the tackle. That's Ethan Kieran.
Yeah, I think they got it, JR.
Yep, I would think they did.
Less than a yard.
Oh no.
They're
What do I know?
Measure. Sure looks like they got it to me.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, they're going to give him the first down.
First down for the Colts.
Yeah. We got the bird's eye view up here.
Yeah, absolutely.
I really don't like football. I like being warm. That's why I do this job. I'm joking. We are up in probably the warmest place here in Oxford.
Oh, I think so. I think so. 9:30 to go in the third quarter. The Wildcats up 42-0. The Troy Colts on the move. Ball just shy of the 50-yard line. First and 10. Oh, they didn't split out of that. Run straight ahead. The Wildcats weren't fooled,
Number
though.
22.
Good job by the Wildcats.
Copy and a pay on the ball carrier.
Maybe a little loss on the play, JR.
Yep, maybe back to the line of scrimmage, about it.
Second down.
Again, good job by the defense. The defense has stood up tall today. There hasn't been a lot of first downs even for the Troy Colts. So maybe a yard gain on the play, going to bring up a second down and 9. Troy stays in that tight formation, throws the ball, picked off by the Wildcats. That's
And guess who it is?
That's the King. The King is headed back. Nice job by Anson Raleigh. There is a
number 2, Anson Raleigh.
flag on the play, but it was after the interception. Anson Raleigh just stepped in front of that receiver, took the ball, nearly got back to the house, but I think you're going to see a holding call on one of the Wildcats. But it was after the interception, so the Wildcats will retain possession. It is a hold. It is on the Wildcats.
Holding against Oxford.
But it is a first down for the Wildcats. Well, absolutely. It was too close to the end zone. All their big plays are 40 yards and out.
We spotted the Colts 45-yard line.
Well, we need those double-digit touchdown runs is the thing.
There you go.
Yep.
So they get the ball on the 45-yard line, which is about where they've got most of their starting possessions today. Handoff straight ahead. That's Wyatt. Wyatt Harden. About 5-yard gain on the play, 4 yards on the play. Good hard running by Wyatt Harden, who had a touchdown early in the contest of 2 yards.
Gain of 1 on the play, second and 9.
So he got a yard on the play, second down 9. This young quarterback, Parker Fleming, has shown a strong arm all night long. Straight ahead running to number 8 for the Wildcats. Maybe number 6. Looks like a fumble on the play.
6. Drake Berry, the ball carrier.
Drake Berry. He held on to the ball. Nice 4-yard gain, 5-yard gain.
66. Chase Cromwell.
Drake Berry's had a nice game. He really, the one play that'll go probably unmentioned is stopping that fake punt in the first possession for Troy. Knocked him out of bounds with about 6 inches before he got the first down, and then the Wildcats scored, and we've been off to the races ever since. Nice job by Drake. Handoff to number 12, Williams. Williams breaks some tackles. Williams is going to take it to the house. All the way in. Wow. 40-yard touchdown run for Williams. And he was stopped twice, but he kept going. Holy cow. Nice job by Williams.
Wow.
I don't know what his yardage is, but I'm saying he's pushing 150 to 175 for sure.
And this is the day I didn't keep track of yards. I would need a calculator.
Oh, yeah. You would have to take your shoes off.
That's right, I would.
It is just too cold for that. Well, the Wildcats find themselves up on top 48-0 with 7:18 to go. looking to go 49.
I like our kicker.
Spot is up.
Wow.
Kick is good. So the Wildcats
Extra point
now
sounds
with
good.
49
Scored by number
points.
10, Matthew Manicki.
I don't believe that we've been stopped on a touchdown. Have we not? With a 7 divided by 49 is what? 7 times 7 is 64, right? So 7 times 6 is 42. So 7 times 7 is actually 49, is it not?
Yeah.
So there we go. 7 possessions, 7 touchdowns.
I need to start writing this stuff down. You're racking it up like a basketball score.
That's HQPT.
Wow.
I was never a mathematician, but I do know 7 times 7 is 49. So
Well, it used to be.
It used to,
It used to be.
Well,
Number 10,
with this new math that they do now, what do they call that? You know, with all the numbers and carry the zeros and do all the, yeah. So the Wildcats up 49-0 with 7:18 to go here in the third quarter. And what's going to be nice is I guarantee you the coaches are going to get some of the players that don't get an opportunity to play a lot in the game here. Low kick. Up back, picks it up. Big man running hard up front.
Number 41, Maxwell Guitar on the return.
That's Max Guitar. He's had a couple of nice runs today.
Ran into his own blocker on that one.
Yeah.
Number 40, Kevin Davenport.
So the Wildcats,
Well, it's about
7 minutes to go in the third quarter, rolling right now. What a great halftime presentation by everybody involved. The dance team, the band, the king and queen, and the seniors won the float. Did I hear that correctly? And they won Spirit Week.
Well, they won Spirit Week. No, they didn't win the float. It was the sophomores that won the float.
Sophomores who won the float. There's the big run by number 22.
And wrestled down like a number 32.
Making the tackle, number 32, Hunter Lowe.
Hunter Lowe on the carry.
That looked like the rodeo. That looked like he grabbed him by the horns and brought him down. You know how those steel wrestlers?
That's a Colt.
There you go.
He tackled the Colt. Hunter Lowe with the tackle, not the carry. 6 minutes to go, third quarter. Wildcats up 49-0. Troy Colts trying to get over the Big O and push back.
Number 22.
Good job by the Wildcat defensive line. So once again, the Wildcats are enjoying homecoming. We have a great crowd.
We got a player down, Jay.
We got great weather.
Joshua
A
Allen.
little bit chilly, but this is football weather. You can dress for this. We do have a Troy Colt down. Boy, you just don't want to see anybody get hurt here tonight at all.
Andrew McDonald, the athletic trainer. Well,
looks like he's on a Sunday stroll, doesn't he?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure Troy's athletic trainer's out there as well.
Yeah, that's the thing. He doesn't want to jump jurisdiction. I'm sure he'll be there to help.
Yep.
But Andrew's a class act guy. Busy man. Talk about a man here all day. He does have a family. I don't know when he ever sees them. He's always here.
Well, the Wildcats are going to come on over here and let that young man recuperate a little bit.
The athletic trainer is a young man job because they really do put in a lot of time.
They sure do. They're here from really the start of school to the end of school and then beyond to the end of all the practices. So.
Yep.
So what's happening with OCTV? Give me some highlights. What's coming up? What are some of the exciting things that are going to go down on OCTV this month?
Well, we got regular programming, of course, schooling around, and minute by minute, so to talk about the local meetings going on. What they do, they condense them and kind of tell you what's going on. That's a great program. We do have sports on from 4 to 6:30, Monday through Friday, and Saturday from 1 to 6, I believe it is. And running sports all the time. We are constantly running sports. So you can catch it on there. You can catch us on YouTube. You can go to our website, and you can catch this game in a couple days and see all the festivities. We're going to put a little bit more in there. We're going to have the parade and the floats. And
awesome.
Dan's our cameraman. He's pretty artistic, and he does a pretty good job out there. And he'll put together a great program here, Kyle, editing and everything. Right, Dan?
Awesome. Well, second down and 8.
He does a great job.
5:40 to go. The Troy Colts find themselves on a 2nd and 8. Number 22 was the injured Colt. Little confusion in the backfield.
Look out, he's
Number
going to make
12
that corner.
over the left side and gets the first down, running really hard.
Number 12
was number 12.
TJ Grappin, the ball carrier.
That's TJ Grappin.
That's a Walter Payton run.
That
right
was
around
a
the end.
nice run right there.
Yes, it was.
TJ wanting to make a name for himself, so the coaches he's still playing hard.
21-yard line.
Remember Sweetness going around like that
I
around
do.
the end? Wow, he was beautiful.
Broke my heart many a Thanksgiving day playing the Lions.
He sure did. And
Running straight ahead, number 25, I believe that was.
Number 12.
Nope, it was number 12, TJ Grappin again. He gets about 4 yards, bring up a second down and 6.
Adam Bell.
just under 5 minutes left here in the third quarter.
Adam Bell made the tackle. So like I said, it's a running clock now that the score is a little out of hand, and that'll speed this contest up immensely. Troy Colts split out their offense.
Well, this will be good for the business.
Snap is good. Going deep.
You know
And
what?
There's going to be an interference play on the Wildcat defender. When you're doing that, you got to turn around and take a look for the ball. And he was just running with the receiver. It's a line of scrimmage penalty. And the Troy Colt is shaken up. It looks like he just got the wind knocked out of him.
I tell you, that it seemed to hit him. That was a good pass.
It was a good pass, but the defender was running right with him. So whenever you have all that confusion, it's pretty tough. It's fun to watch the band at halftime because we have a gentleman, I'm not sure exactly who it is that's running it. I believe it's Mr. Johnson, what I've been told. There's a drone out there.
Oh, yeah.
And watching him operate that drone all around so he gets great views of the band, and the band uses it to make sure they're in the proper formation and things. What an outstanding thing to watch. That was a lot of fun.
He's a pretty neat guy. He also coaches cross country.
Okay.
And he does a photography class at the school. It's really good with the kids, and he's busy. I see him all the time. I went to band camp. I go, what are you doing here? Oh, I got my drone working.
Oh, Matt
Yeah.
Johnson. I didn't realize it was him that was running it.
Yes, Matt Johnson.
Now, I wonder if I could get him to fly that drone over some of my golf balls that are in shots and see if we can find them. Because I hit them in the places you can only fly into. Well, the young man must be hurt a little bit more than just the wind knocked out of him.
Yeah, they were pretty concerned. Andrew jumped over there right away. We might.
Yeah, he's getting up.
There we
That's
go.
good news.
Oh, good.
Good news.
I was hoping they wouldn't have to get the gator out, or worse yet, the ambulance.
Well, we did a JV game last week, and we saw Sergio
Yes.
get hurt. And
what's the prognosis now?
He's doing well. He did break his leg, but it's not a serious fracture. No surgeries needed.
How many weeks?
He won't make it back for football, but he should make it back
For wrestling?
for the bulk of the wrestling season.
Okay.
He'll probably miss the start, but 4 to 6 weeks, and that's how close wrestling is.
Yes. You forget how quick it goes.
Yep.
We are almost done with fall sports, and we'll be starting winter sports in another month and a half.
Yep. All right, 1st and 10 after the penalty, inside 4 minutes to go. There's going to be another penalty right here, so things are getting a little sloppy. We've had 2 of the Troy Colts get injured so far this half, and this is the 3rd penalty already. So let's see what happens. This looks like it's going against Troy. Looks like a false start.
Encroachment against Oxford.
No, it's against Oxford. The Troy Colts faked me out there.
You know, I noticed this too when I coached hockey, is that when we were losing, more people got hurt. Mm-hmm. And it's something about just the intensity that you play. So you might as well play hard because you don't get hurt as much when you play hard.
That's right. When you play not to get hurt is when you get hurt the most.
Isn't that the truth?
3:30 to go here in the third quarter. Wildcats up 49-0. The Troy Colts with a first down and 5 yards to go Number 12 trying to get the outside edge, but there's another flag on the play, and he runs out of bounds.
Flag in the field.
So I'm going to go on a limb and say that was holding against Troy.
Against the Colts.
Number 12 there for the Troy Colts is T.J. Grappin.
Yeah, that's
He's
the good
showing
one.
some wheels.
Yeah.
I don't know if it tells me here what grade he's in. Grappin is a senior, 5'8", 170 pounds, and full of wheels. So that's a 10-yard penalty from the point of infractions. He's backed up. Going to bring up a first down and 15 now. So we've played about 4 minutes, and nothing's happened.
The press box.
Ball spotted on the 30-yard line, second down and 15 for Troy Colts. Number 14, Middlebrun, the quarterback. Brings number 3 in motion, hands the ball off to him. He's got a little bit of room over on that left side, but it quickly closes up by the Wildcats.
Fred Reynolds, the ball carrier. Tackle made by number 10, Matthew Malicki.
Matthew Malicki, the kicker, was in on the tackle. Those guys got spotters and binoculars, so I'll let them make the call in the next room.
They they do a good job too.
They do.
We've been talking about getting binoculars up here for quite a while, but it's hard. You don't get the peripheral.
Exactly. 2 minutes, 20 seconds to go. Troy, second down and 13. Ball spotted on the 26-yard line. They break out their offense, spread it out. Middlebrun calls out the signals. Gets the snap, looking to throw the ball. Being pressured, throws a rainbow out there. Little hand fighting going on. Does he catch it?
He did.
That's
nice
an outstanding catch by number 3 for the Troy Colts.
That was good coverage too.
Absolutely, it was good coverage. That was Fred Reynolds.
Number 14, Scott Middlebrun's pass complete to number 3, Fred Reynolds.
That was a great catch. Now, he didn't get in the end zone. I don't know how they could not call him inside in the end zone, but the ball's going to be spotted first and goal at the 1-inch line, if there's such a thing. The Wildcat defense is going to put up a fight here, I guarantee you. Straight ahead running. No signal from the referees yet. So they're unpiling. Still no signal. That's Grappin on the carry. He did not get in. It's going to bring up a second down. And
wow,
how they can even spot the ball with that being in the end zone is beyond me.
Josh Allen
on the stop.
Inside the 1.
How about the officiating today? Not bad.
You know what? There's been you really haven't called them out. So that's when you know you got good officials, when you don't say anything about them.
When you don't notice them. I think they got it.
Quarterback running straight ahead for the quarterback keeper, and he's in the end zone. Bye-bye shutout. So the Troy Colts,
by number 14,
with a kind of unorthodox drive of penalties and good runs and some mistakes by the Wildcats, and they get in the end zone with 43 seconds to go here in the third quarter.
Well, it was that beautiful, beautiful catch. That's the thing.
That catch was...
The other plays were not very good, but I'll tell you what, that one big play got them there.
They were both fighting for the ball, and Reynolds made a great catch. Snap is high.
Oh, boy, nothing goes right.
The holder got the snap down. The kick was up and good, but there is a penalty, that false start by the Troy Colts, so they'll have to kick it again. You know, some people would wonder why this whole extra point thing would go on, because it's only 1 point and it's kind of easy and it's somewhat automatic all the time. But I've seen many a football game decided by a blocked extra point or a botched hold by the holder.
Or 2 points.
Or a snap, or you go for a 2-point conversion.
Yep.
Absolutely.
It adds that little variable to the game that you can play with.
Everything is good there.
They got her.
It's good. No flags.
Good. Scored by number 24.
So now, with 43 seconds to go in the third quarter, the Wildcats find themselves at a 49-7 lead, up 42 points, getting ready to go into the fourth quarter.
50 tickets out. We're going to make the draw right now.
50.
So we have another game here at home. I believe it's a crossover game.
I believe so.
So this is no. We have 2 more home games.
Orange ticket, folks, in that
I believe
50
we have to get the schedule and double check it.
This word,
Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't been out to an Oxford High School football game in a while, it's a great place to come out. There's a lot of kids having a lot of fun, and it's a good time.
5217.
Calling out the 50-50 ticket.
89952.
Good for $1 million, I hear.
Yeah.
Winning ticket.
Virtually.
Please bring it up to the press box.
Now, let's see if the Wildcats can continue with their perfect game on offense. 7 possessions, 7 touchdowns.
That's right.
So
that's got to be a record.
Since I've been around here, I don't remember them doing that for sure. So back to receive the kick.
I don't think there's a better community afternoon than homecoming. Can you think of it? I mean, we got Lone Ranger played fantastic.
Yep. Kick is up. Good. That's Drake running to the right side, trying to set up his blockers. Cuts it back upfield. Has some blocking. Drake, nice job getting the ball out to the 35-yard line. He ran about 45 yards from one side of the field to the other. You can see they were setting up a return on the right side.
Rihanna Davis, please report to the press box. Rihanna Davis.
So I don't think we're going to get a playoff here in the third quarter. So the Wildcats will go into the fourth quarter with a 49-7 lead. See, I think they might have made a change at the quarterback position.
Well, basically, this half is tied.
Yeah, there you go.
If you look at it.
If you look at it from that perspective, you're right. So the clock runs out on the third quarter, so the Wildcats will come over and they're going to head from our north to our south here for the fourth quarter and try to close out this homecoming game in style.
No, we'll put the wind at our back, but the wind has been on our back all night.
Absolutely.
$507.
They're giving away $500 for the little 50-50, and you and I don't have any tickets. Go figure. Go figure.
Not a bad prize. And you're also supporting.
Absolutely. If it's a 50-50, that means there was $500 put into the athletic programs here at Oxford High School. So you can't beat that. You know, that's just one aspect of tonight's homecoming festivities. There was alumni tickets sold. If you're an alum of Oxford High School and you buy a special ticket, you get special food, you get special parking. It's just an outstanding value, for no question about that. So the Wildcats start the fourth quarter up 49-7. Number 14 for the Wildcats in at quarterback. Hands the ball off to Drake. Drake gets over the left side. Now looks like a 2-yard loss on the play. That's Garrett Terrell now quarterbacking, another junior. So it's going to bring up a 2nd down and 11. This is big strike territory. This is what the Wildcats have done all day. Hit the big home run from out here. Over the right side, number 5. That's Trevor Conklin.
Carries the ball.
Gets back to the original line of scrimmage and maybe an extra yard or two. Going to bring up a 3rd down and 8. 3rd down and 7. So number 14, Garrett Terrell in at quarterback.
That's old Fouts' number, isn't it? 14?
Danny Fouts.
Yes, he was a good one.
Air Coryell. Over the right side. Getting the ball just short of the 40-yard line. It was number 20. It's either 20 or 26. 20.
Joshua Hall.
Josh Hall.
No, Josh, yeah.
That's his first carry of the night. So that's going to bring up a 4th down and 5. Wildcats are going to go for it here. Why not give some of these kids an opportunity to put another offensive play under their belts?
Well, defense has been out there quite a bit.
Yeah.
The offense has got their job done very quickly, and defense has been playing most of the game.
Terrell's calling a timeout.
Timeout, Oxford.
Yep. You know what I like to see is even though the score is 49-7, I'm watching Coach Raleigh with some of these players that don't get in the game all the time, and you think, you'd get out there and you'd yuck it up a little bit and have some fun with it. But he's coaching them hard, just like he is his first liners, and that's really a tribute to those kids. They want that. They want to be made to feel like they're being held accountable, just like the first stringers.
You don't want to do that, and I'll tell you why. You don't want to do that because it creates bad habits. You don't ever want to be on any playing field and not give 100%. It's just, and we did that when hockey. We would be winning, and the guys would stop playing their position, stop playing the way they're supposed to play, and they created bad habits.
Well, there's no question that the guys on the field got to give it.
Get a guy on the bench there. He'll give 100.
Yep.
Absolutely. Yeah. This is a part of the game I don't like sometimes because of that fact that those bad habits can develop out there.
Well, there's no question Troy's going to give 100%. With 10 minutes and 11 seconds to go, 49-7, the Wildcats on top. This is a 4th down and 5 play. Garrett Terrell, under center, takes the snap, hands the ball off to number 20. That's Josh Hall. Josh Hall was giving it 100%, but he's going to come up about 2 yards short of the first down. Looks like the turf monster, he got a little slippery out there. So it's a 5th down and 1. So 5th down means the other team gets it. So Wildcats for the first time tonight are going to turn the ball over on downs.
It's about the 44-yard line.
The 44-yard line will be where the Troy Colts will take over with 9:40 to go here in the 4th quarter. Homecoming 2015 has been exciting for the Wildcats.
Homecoming king, Anson Raleigh, queen, Grace Wysocki. And that's how we say it in volleyball. Boy, would she have a good game the other day. Wow.
Handoff to number 1.
Oh! I felt that.
Double nickels
I
right
felt
there.
that.
That's Campbell Coker just stood up the running back. It looked like he had some room to run, and Coker just stood him up. Nice job by Campbell Coker.
Well, he hit that hole just as hard as the back did, and Coker got the best of him.
That was 2 equal bodies moving in the same and meeting at the same point.
That was called.
So, looks like there's a penalty on the play. They're getting a walk-off against the Wildcats. Maybe Coker hit him too hard. Face mask. You can see that the cups are blowing across the field. The wind is just whipping out there.
Well, they use those cups to spell those things in the fence, and then the wind blows, and we've had styrofoam cups all over the place.
Well, the scoreboard says it's 1st down and 3 yards to go. And there's a false start by the left end of the Troy offensive line. Well, in here, you can tell now, with the number of penalties that we've had here in the 4th quarter and late in the 3rd, that it's not the first stringers. There's a little lack of concentration, a little lack of, I'm not going to say a lack of talent, but just a lack of practicing with that number 1 team. And let's face it, the guys that are in the backup roles get a little nervous when they get on the field.
Sure.
So they're excited to get out there. They want to make something good happen, and they're giving it their best. They just get a little antsy. Unlike Anson Raleigh. So it's now 1st down and 8 yards to go.
Is this the last year for Anson Raleigh?
Yes, he is.
He's a senior? Oh,
yep.
We're going to miss him. He's been fun. Nice young man.
1st and 8. Troy spreads out their offense. And we got number 8 is the quarterback now. Ball handed off to number 12 over the left side.
TJ Grappen carries the ball.
That's Will Barledge as the quarterback. That's 12.
Campbell Coker.
On the run, that's TJ Grappen on the run. Coker again on the stop. I'm going to bring up a 2nd down and 5.
8 minutes to go, JR.
Countdown has begun. Ball spotted on the 39-yard line. 4th quarter, Wildcats on top, 49-7. TJ Grappen over the right side, following his blockers, gets a 1st down.
12, TJ Grappen carries the ball.
So the Troy Colts are finding a little something going on here on offense.
First down for the Colts. Ball spotted at the Oxford 33-yard line.
So that's going to be enough for the first down, as we said. Ball on the 33-yard line. 1st and 10 for Troy. 7:25 to go here in the fourth quarter.
I don't know who they got in that mascot uniform, but he's doing a good job.
Yeah, having fun now. Okay, they break out of their tight formation and spread out the offense. Calls out the signals. In motion comes TJ.
Quarterback keeper.
Quarterback keeper. That's the new twist. And that's a first down. So the Troy Colts are finding a little bit of life here in the second half. Congratulations to the Troy Colts coaching staff. They have got these guys playing hard and still fired up. And I'm sure they said, look, we lost that first half. Okay, so be it. Let's win the second half. This is another game inside the game.
Well, they are tied at the half. We have one touchdown. They have theirs. And
absolutely.
That was the first drive we did not score on. So their defense picked it up.
They break up that, or spread that offense out. Number 8, Bartledge, hands the ball off. And in the backfield is number 53, breaking the play, but breaking tackles is number 3.
Number 3, Fred Reynolds.
That's Freddie Reynolds for the Troy Colts, just breaking tackles. Number 53 had him in the backfield.
2nd down and 9.
And couldn't hang on to him. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 9. He only got 1 yard on the play. We're under 6 minutes to go here in the contest. The Wildcats are up 49-7. Bartledge takes the snap, holds onto the ball, runs straight ahead, and is hit hard by number 10.
Number 8, Will Burlage with the keeper.
Burlage, I guess is the proper way to pronounce it. Going to be stopped short of the first down.
Number 52,
it's going to bring up a 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7. Adam Bell on the tackle as well. Well, I'm sure they're in 4-down territory here. Trying to win the second half is the Troy Colts. Spread the offense once again. Hand off to TJ. TJ over the right side. Gets the ball inside the 15, but he's going to be short of the first down.
Boy, he's got some yards today.
He has. He's run hard. He's looked good out there. So maybe Troy found themselves a future tailback.
Number 9.
TJ
Say what year is it?
He's a senior, though.
He's a senior.
So it's a 4th down and 3. The defense is going to want to hold them out here. Let's see what the Colts decide to do.
Up in the press box. Check your pockets, folks.
4:25 to go in the ball game. Troy on a 4th down and 3 yards. Wildcat defense wants to turn the ball over to the offense. Snap is high, but he brings it down and he gets over the first down marker just shy of the 10-yard line. So that'll be a first down for TJ Grappin and the Troy football team. And they can still get I don't think they can get a first down. So it's 1st and goal. Ball is on the 10-yard line, so they cannot get a first down now. They got to punch it in the end zone.
1st and goal.
Rousing the round of Let's Go Blue being played by the band with 3:30 to go here in the contest. Running straight ahead is the quarterback. He's found a little something there with that straight ahead running.
Number 8.
That's Will Burlage.
Tackle made by number 40, Devin Davenport.
Devin Davenport on the stop. Ball's spotted on the 5-yard line, so that was a 5-yard carry. Crowd's starting to thin out a little bit. The police will have their hands full getting all these people out of here tonight. 2nd down, goal to go. Defense looking to hold the Troy Colts out of the end zone.
Uh-oh.
We got I don't know if it's a false start or an offsides. Looked like an approachment by the defense.
Dead ball,
Offsides.
Oxford, that would be half the distance.
So half the distance to the goal. Going to bring up a second down and 2.5 yards for the touchdown.
The second and goal from the 2.
Troy trying to win the second half of this ball game. Wildcats won the first half 42-0. Total score is 49-7 right now. Running to the right side is TJ. TJ looking to get in the end zone. He stood up and he is in the end zone.
Cole's touchdown scored by number 12, TJ
Grappin. Well, you got some different names for Troy, and I don't know, if that's our number one defenser out there or not, but they're sure playing hard. TJ Grappin playing really hard, and he scores a touchdown, and Will Barledge, the quarterback, made some nice runs on those last 2 drives. Great job by the Troy coaching staff to keep the spirits of those kids up and keep them playing hard. Snap is good, and the kick is up and good. Knuckleballs right up through the end zone. That makes the score 49-14. So I'm sure the coaches would like to see us keep the ball for the last 2 minutes and 25 seconds and try to get the ball in the end zone.
I think we're just going to pound the rock.
I think you're probably Now, I don't know if it was the float that won it, but I thought it was really cool. It was a rock and roll float, and the back of it said, "Pound the rock and roll."
Hey, there you go.
I liked it. Somebody
knows a little bit of Oxford lore.
Absolutely. So 2 minutes, 25 seconds to go in the contest. The Wildcats find themselves on top, 49-14. A very impressive performance today. Number 1, Ethan Williams, was just outstanding.
Wasn't he?
He was just brilliant all game long. And I was very impressed with Parker Fleming. Threw the ball great. Did an outstanding job. Lewis made some fantastic catches. But the player of the game, without question, has got to be Ethan Williams. Look at that. 2 hands on the ball. Doesn't want a turnover. That's number 10, our kicker. Matthew.
Number 10, Matthew Malicki on the return.
Malicki just didn't want to turn the ball over. He just had both hands on the ball.
Well, that's the right thing to do. You don't want to. You just want to run this clock out and let's put a W on the board and let's look to the next game.
Let's get to the festivities. I'm sure these guys are going to find some pizza somewhere and celebrate this win. Over the right side, good hard running.
Nice run.
Inside of 1 minute and 45 seconds before this ball game's over. Good hard run right there by the Wildcats. And again, that's number 5.
Number 5.
Trevor Conklin.
Trevor Conklin, the ball carrier.
Nice job by Trevor. He had a 50-yard touchdown or a 50-yard run today, and then a 6-yard touchdown run. Conklin again over the right side. Just shy of the first down.
Wow.
Trevor Conklin, the ball carrier.
This is, again, talking to the coaches. He's a senior. He doesn't get on the field a ton.
Look how quick they're working, though.
Yeah, well, they're trying to get, I think they want this first down, and that'll ice the game, and then they probably take the V formation. 1 first down here will get it done. And there's the first down. And there's Conklin! Nearly broke it out to the 50-yard line, so we have 50 seconds left to go. Wildcats are lining it up. They're trying to get Conklin another score, I believe. They don't want to lose the second half. They're trying to send this into second half overtime.
That's right.
So 35 seconds to go. Conklin over the right side, cuts it back a little bit.
Number 5.
Gets over the 50-yard line. Trevor Conklin with those runs right there, he's got to be getting close. That 56-yard run earlier. He's getting close to 100.
He's getting close, yeah.
Wouldn't that be great?
Good job.
All right, the coaches are filing out of the box. They're ready to start to celebrate a win.
Oh,
so that's it. The ball game is over. Wildcats 49, the Troy Colts 14. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you at our next home game. Come on out here to the field. Come out to the stadium. Thanks again. Rod, we're doing a ball game with you. Let's
thank
Nice
you,
victory.
JR. It's been wonderful. I've been here for like 5 hours. I'm just wiped out.
You and Dad go on home and have an adult beverage.
Okay, well, thank you, JR. And thank you for watching. Hope you had as much fun watching as we did bringing it to you.
Happy homecoming, everybody.